Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, yet again with Endless Space, a game that has a surprisingly strong grip on me. I mean, I just can't stop playing it really. This is what I hope to be a quick video that I'm going to use to describe a couple of things I did not in my look at video. I mean, I possibly am going to attach this one to the one I did yesterday, simply as part 2.5 or something like that, along those lines. But there's a few things I want to cover. One of them is a little bit more advanced combat, which should be kinda interesting to you, because last time you only saw a small portion of it. The other is covering a couple of things I was unaware of. I'm going to load an older save, because this is a save that I made just before a bigger battle, and this is exactly what I want to show you guys. Some audio can go off in the background, but now it's fixed. That's a normal thing when you're loading a game. So, as you can see, it's a totally different game. The last one, let's say, didn't go too well. I had completely no idea how to play the game, and I ended up being completely massacred by the AI. Everybody pretty much declared war on me because I had no army whatsoever. All of my planets were starving to death because I was only caring about the science development and so on and so forth. It was a massacre. I mean, really, it just was horrendously amazing. That's how funny it was. Anyway, this time I'm playing as a different faction. I'm playing as, what are they called? What am I called? Hissho, right? Those semi-Japanese guys. They're actually really enjoyable, much more than I thought they would be. They have strong military, but it's also kind of balanced. I mean, the strong military doesn't mean that there was in other aspects of the games too much. They have was science discovery than other races, that's true. But having a lot of wars conquered and stuff like that, it really doesn't matter all that much. As you can see, my technology tree is kind of well developed. I mean, compared to other factions, I'm pretty sure I'm going more or less pair to pair, and I do not really need to have better, you know, scientific advancements than what I have right now. My ships are already very strong, and that's pretty much all I need as this faction. I also have decent aggression on my planets and so on and so forth. But what I want to cover is a couple of different things. For example, as you can see, I am right next to this faction that I discussed in my previous video, the Cravers faction, which pretty much always goes to war with you. At best, they hate you. At worst, they hate you and are at war with you, which is exactly what is happening right now. They attacked me without a word of provocation. They attacked my Fort Rowan right here. I started blockading it, and I assume they're about to capture it if I don't do something quickly, which I'm about to, obviously. As a retaliation, I decided to send my own units and try to capture one of their wards. This is, we could call it a crusade, per se. So anyway, I'm about to get into a fight. Before I do so, I am going to transfer my hero from the fleet that is besieging this Gano system, because I don't need this hero right there just yet, so I'm going to unassign him and assign him to a fleet that is going to engage the opponent's fleet just in a moment. Now this is very important because this hero is really focusing a lot on fighting. He's got almost no skills whatsoever in anything but fighting, as you're going to see just in a second. As you can see, he's got no labor, no wit, and those are abilities that boost your either, I don't know, industry, your scientific advancement, or what's it called, food and something creation. I don't really remember the name right now, but he's got all of his points into either offense or on the defense. I was focusing on defense because I was the one with the weaker army, and in the end I was the one who was attacked more often than I was the attacker. But this gave me quite a few of extra abilities that actually use dust, and pretty much this hero is amazing when it comes out to battle, and I hope you're going to see that. Also, one more thing I did not cover up in my previous video, just like in Civilization 5, you can I get planets, please? They're supposed to be here, right now. Planets. Hello. Yeah, it happens sometimes, rarely, but it does. It's an alpha version, you have to keep that in mind. There we go, there are the planets. So if you have the money, And right now I have, if you remember in my last game, I had no money whatsoever. Now at least I have some money and I do make some considerable income. Then I can speed up pretty much any production I can afford. Wait a minute, not here, Macht? Nope. I mean, okay, let's say there is a ship that I designed, I call it Rock. It would normally take me 2 turns to deploy it, but I can spend 272 dust units to speed it up and the unit will be ready next turn. Nifty feature, just like in Civilization, slightly different, but I really like the way it works. It's also fairly balanced. So, I will finally go into the battle. But first of all, I'm going to show you the battle actions I have. Normally I would have 4 at this stage of the games. You probably have seen all of them in my previous video, if I remember correctly. I have 2 additional ones that come strictly from the hero himself. One is Death Barrier, which basically boosts my HP maximum, and one is Ultimate Defense, which gives me more efficiency to all of my defensive mods, something very, very nifty indeed, which I am definitely going to end up using. Also, showing you my ship design that I'm going to use in this battle. One of the ship types I have in my fleet is Hissho, that's the version 4.0. It's very straightforward, kind of a light offensive unit. It has quite a few points in deflection and kinetic whatever they're called, weapons. It also does have beam functionality and missile functionality. Just to cover that, missile is best at long range, beam is best at mid range, and kinetic is best at melee. That's something to consider. If you, for example, you can invest all you can into missiles, just hoping that you can wipe out the enemy well in longer range, but if you cannot do this, then you're pretty much screwed in the mid and melee phase. So this is my Schizos ship. It's pretty much a light covert type of thingy, and we've got a destroyer. I call it Rock. It basically is designed to pack up quite a significant patch. In the future save, it is way more powerful because it has more tonnage added to it, way more tonnage actually, and it is just packing a pounding with its beams and missiles. Right now, it's simply very powerful in beams, but not so much on anything else. Alright, so I think we are ready to go into the battle. Battles are kind of random because of the card system. It might go around in the moment when you're least expecting it, but we'll see how it goes right now. Can I please go? Oh, right, I have no movement, so I have to wait and hope the enemy does not run away. Okay. Alright, not much to talk about because right now computer is thinking what enough to do. Couple things are done. I'm not going to care about them because right now I simply have to go on and engage. I said go on and engage. There you go. So I am approaching the enemy fleet. As you can see, oh wow, this was supposed to be a bigger battle. I forgot that I already fought this enemy before. There was 5 ships in the previous battle. Now there's only 2 of them and they are highly damaged. So I guess this video is not going to be as interesting as it was supposed to be. But oh well, at least I will show you some advanced combat. Man, I was really hoping for something more exciting. I'm afraid I will wipe them out in my first salvo. I mean, even if I go for defensive skills, then yeah, the enemy has no chance whatsoever. I mean, look at those. 2 highly damaged ships against my huge armada with powerful rock type destroyers. They have no chance whatsoever. Long ways, both of our cards are played so successfully. They're using magnetic fields, they use against kinetic weapons, but I have mostly lasers and torpedoes, and there we go, this is the end. Yeah, I did not quite accept this to happen. Yeah, I was really hoping to show you something a little bit more extraordinary PvP. And that did not really happen. I'll see if I can... If I remember correctly... give me a second. Oh, I cannot understand him this turn. If I remember correctly, this fleet is about to get attacked very soon, but... No, you know what? I think I'll stop recording and resume it again when I have a battle incoming. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, looks like we've got a bigger battle incoming. This time it was the enemy who attacked me. And it looks like his army is quite substantial. The computer analyzed that it's actually bigger than mine. And he's got also a hero that's just slightly worse than my commander is, so it's going to be an interesting to see who is going to prevail in this battle. As you probably maybe have had time to see, I am almost at the point where I captured the enemy system, and I have to think quickly what do I want to go for. First of all, I'll go for camouflage because I'm really afraid of the enemy's rockets. Then I will try to repair the damage that I could take, and finally, you know what, actually no. Second thing is going to be ultimate defense, and the last thing I will do is repair the damage. So as you can see, this first thing I did was indeed very wise, because camouflage is not interrupted by weapon overclock, whilst other abilities could have been. By the way, this is alpha version, but in the future we are supposed to have full control on viewing the battle screen, which is going to be very interesting, because the game and the battle engine looks very nice and pretty, but it would be nice if we could control it. Apparently this is going to be in the release, so it's going to be very nice. And I completely dominated the opponent. Well, that was unexpected. I think the volume might be a little bit too loud though. But anyway, you've seen some more of the battle. This time it was much more balanced and quicker than I expected, to be honest. But apparently well, technically speaking, my fleet was smaller than the enemy. But maybe it was more advanced or something, I don't know. A lot has happened this turn. And is it worth showing you this battle? No, it's just a single ship. I'll destroy it off camera. But yeah, there you go. This is this short update video I wanted to do. Really looking forward to what this game has to offer in the future. So far, it's really enjoyable and really gripping my attention. Just to tell you how much I just recently got Skyrim as a present. Yeah, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And I've been playing a ton of this game, even though I was supposed to write my book, because I was so gripped to it. But then this game came out. I thought I would make a quick video or a look at video of this game and see if you guys and girls like it. And then, to my surprise, I could not stop playing it, even though I have Skyrim to play. So this tells a little bit about this game. It is really gripping. It has to be your kind of game in order for you to like it. Obviously, I do like turn-based strategy games, and it also has some kind of non-turn games. Let me say that again. Non-turn-based stuff in it. I mean, this battle is kind of real-time-ish. I mean, you have to make my decisions quickly and so on and so forth. But basically, it's a turn-based strategy game, and I like it a lot. So, it was PANCZASU, the mighty Mix Power. Thank you guys and girls for watching, and I'll see you next time.